Hello, everybody. What is up? It's Erica here at Consensus 2024 with Gokhshtein Media, and I am here with Annie from Ethlizards. Hello.
Hey, how's it going, Erica? It's really good to be here with you guys today.
Yeah, it's great to be here with you as well. Thank you for meeting with me. And I know that you're with Ethlizards. You have a lot going on right now. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So, Ethlizards is actually one of the OG Web3 gaming communities in the NFT space. We started in late 2021 with a vision of being involved as the sector emerged. And anyone that's followed gaming for a while knows that it's taken a while to emerge, but we're finally at the point where we're getting there. So, Ethlizard's vision initially was to be supporting studios through investing in them. So, lots of these projects were starting up, needing capital to begin building their games, right? Games, metaverses, infrastructure, and so forth. And so our community began by focusing on how can we help support these founders over the past 3 years. We've really had some major activities scale up in 2023, though, and so love to talk about that with your audience. Firstly, though, I'm curious. Tell me what you've seen with Consensus so far, and how's it been going for you guys on the media side?
Yeah, definitely. So Consensus is one of my very favorite conferences. I feel like the vibes are just always really good. I always get to network my butt off while I'm here, and it's got, it's got good swag. I would love to see a more of a presence for gaming, but actually compared to last year, there are more games here. Like I've seen Cornucopias, Avagachi has a place here. We've got Parallel, and so I feel like we're slowly expanding the gaming portion into the consensus floor and getting more and more games here. And we've got our own stage now. I feel like the Gen C stage that's
Yes.
primarily gaming and metaverse, and so that's really really exciting to see.
Yeah, it was great. I had a chance a few minutes ago to see the founders of projects like Metalcore and Shrapnel, and we saw some folks from Sky Mavis and others that were here. So, very much you can feel that gaming is 100% now a part of the Web3 ecosystem, and we're absolutely here for it. Gaming has needed a moment to get to the space where it can actually begin to shine, but I think 2024 and 2025 are really that time period for the sector.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're seeing a lot more games now that you can actually play every day. I have a few of them that I check in every day. I get my free little token or whatever it is. And so compared to even like a year ago, I feel like it's really amping up. And yeah, so what parts? So you mentioned that you're here to support game developers and really like push that trajectory of making sure that Web3 gaming succeeds. And, can you tell me a little bit more about that and, what you guys have been up to and what you have plans for the future?
Yeah, absolutely. So, what we realized in the last couple of years is that many of these game studios didn't need passive investment as much as they need active engagement. And anyone that's followed the space knows the wallet counts seem positive until you realize that most of them are bots. And so, the biggest thing that game studios need today is user acquisition. They need players to give them an opportunity to showcase what they've been building. And so, Lizard Labs and Ethlizards is here for that. The main approach that we've taken in the last year and a half is to scale up our studio where we're now building infrastructure, ecosystems, and actually game and gamified experiences on top of many of the best builders in the space. And so we began with Illuvium, and we have our own product called Battle in the Beyond that's a gamified platform for the Illuvium Beyond product. This has been a really huge benefit for both the studio because they get the advantage of third-party developers that can work on building more and better experiences. It's been a win for the gamers because they can have free-to-play additional utility and value from their NFTs, from the collections, from the games that they're experiencing, and from our side, it allows us to onboard many players to our community and ecosystem. And so, our vision over the next 10 years is to turn the individual universes of these top game studios into a connected metaverse. And I think metaverse is like the most overused term in the entire space. So I really hate using that, but a metaverse is actually a collection of multiple universes together. And so I think most of these game studios are building out single worlds, single immersive experiences. We believe that connecting those together through community, through identity, is a way that will actually resonate with gamers as they enter the space through many of these good games that are finally launching in this year and next.
Definitely. That's really exciting. And I love to hear like, that you guys do actually have a 10-year plan. And I mean, you're obviously not going anywhere. Like anybody who has been in the space knows Ethlizards. And of course, like I know that Kieran was rocking an Ethlizard, and I don't know if he still does, but he was for a very, very long time. And so I definitely got the connection between like Ethlizards and Illuvium. But that was really the first game that you all kind of supported,
Yep,
right?
that's exactly right. So yeah, we've been very blessed. Kieran is, as you mentioned, a proud ETH lizard. That said, we've got dozens of other OG builders, founders in the Web3 gaming space that are ETH lizards as well. So actually, here I had the first opportunity to meet in person Aaron McDonald from Futureverse, and so we had a lot of discussions about what can Lizard Labs and Futureverse do together. He's been an incredible supporter for us for years now, and other folks like Robbie from IMX, and these are the type of builders that we're committed to working with, projects that are here for the long term, and those that we know will stand the test of time to be able to be successful in such a challenging industry to be able to build in.
Yeah, absolutely. So, aside from having an ETH Lizards PFP, how can people be involved with ETH Lizards? What does that look like?
Yeah, it's going to get a lot easier. So we certainly want people to continue to join us in our community, become an ETH lizard with the NFT. That said, that's really more targeted for builders and investors and traders in the space. As we go into the rest of 2024, we're going to be launching both a new collection and a new token with very targeted utility. So the token is the governance framework for our gaming subDAO. And so what I mentioned to you with our Battle in the Beyond product, as well as our upcoming Lizard League and other metagame activities, these are all based around the gamers in the space. There aren't very many that are here yet, but there are going to be a lot more coming. And so we're building out utility for the token. If you're someone that's interested in Web3 gaming, but you don't have time to join 100 different Discord servers and read a million white papers, come join Lizard Labs, participate with us by owning, staking our token, and we have both play to airdrop and engage to airdrop mechanics that we're building in as core utility. So we're going to do the work of curating what are the actual top projects in the space, working with them to form partnerships so that our community has access to their tokens, their NFTs, and they're able to play the games as they launch. So this is a core focus, I think, for gamers as they enter the space.
Yeah, that's actually very, very valuable, especially because there are so many good games right now, and it's hard to keep track. Like even me as a gaming content creator, like it's hard for me to keep track of
Yes.
everything going on in the space. And so the more aggregators that we have of those premium games that are coming out, and being able to be in the communities from the aggregator, from the ETH Lizards. You didn't call it the ETH Lizards though; it was the
Yeah, so Lizard Labs is our
Lizard
is our
Labs. That's
overarching
right.
brand now. That's right. So the ETH Lizards is and always will be our OG collection. These crazy lizards absolutely resonate with everyone across the metaverse. They're very targeted and niche though for Web3 investors and builders, right?
Right.
ETH Lizards is not the most attractive title for Web2 gaming normies as they enter the space. And so
Lizard Labs though
Lizard Labs
is
exactly is 100% a topic that's going to resonate with people. Everyone loves lizards. They're some of the most fun, memey, irreverent creatures around, and that's very much who we are. So when I talk about our studio, Lizard Labs is the Web3 gaming mullet. We have very serious building going on in the front, and we have a party going on in the back in the Underground Lizard Lounge.
I love that. That's
Yes.
awesome.
So that's exactly the vibe that we have always curated and we think is necessary. Gaming should be fun, right? We should have serious, meaningful content and experiences that are being built out, but it should be fun for everyone who's here participating.
Yes, absolutely. And I know that you guys recently had a pretty big raise as well. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I can. Yeah, it was amazing. So we raised $4 million in our seed round to continue building out these experiences. So our team began with Battle in the Beyond. We now have 3 different sub teams that are working on different product lines for us to launch over the next couple of years. I can't release too many details yet. I know everyone wants all of the alpha,
Yeah.
but our next big title is called Lizard League, and it is an esports wagering and competitive platform that will integrate with many of these top titles that we're discussing today and many that we've mentioned that are here already at the conference as well.
Awesome. That is perfect. Is there anything else that you would like to leave the Gokhshtein community with, and the ETH Lizards and the Lizard Labs community with?
Yeah, absolutely. So at the end of the day, It's about being here for the long term and supporting the industry as gaming finds its foothold in 2024. If you've been around, and I know many of your audience has been here for a while, if you stuck through the last couple or 3 years in the sector, the end is finally here, and it's a good ending to the story. We've got games that are actually playable that I'm not afraid to talk to my Web2 gaming normie friends about and say, hey, come try this out because of the gameplay itself, which is a very big change from 2021 and 2022. And so if I could just leave them with anything, it's stick around because the rest of this year and the next couple of years is going to be absolutely wild in the gaming sector, and Lizard Labs is here for it. So we want you to come join us in the Underground Lounge and be a part of one of the best communities in all of Web3.
Awesome. I love it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Annie, for speaking with me today. I really, really appreciate you. I didn't get your title for. I apologize. Yeah.
No, that's okay. So I actually have the best title in the entire industry. So I'm the Chief Ethlizards Officer, the CEO of Lizard Labs. And so we love it. We are, again, here for the industry. And I gave up Web 2, and I have never regretted it ever since because this is the best community, the best sector in the world to be working in.
I 100% agree with you. And with that, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for speaking with me today. And it will not be the last time that you hear from either one of us, you guys. So make sure to follow both Gokhshtein Media and follow the ETH Lizards.
Thanks,
Peace.
Erica.
Thank you.